Have you ever heard of a tailor so good, yet so dangerously lazy that people feared giving him clothes as much as they trusted him? A tailor whose shop was always full, whose apprentices filled the room like bees in a buzzing hive, whose finishing could make you feel like royalty, but whose timing was the beginning of many people's heartbreak. This is the story of one man, one Christmas season, one pile of clothes taller than his ambition, and one very rich chief whose mother's burial would change everything. Before this day, Emeka was just a tailor who liked sleeping more than sewing. After this day, he became a legend in the town. Not because he wanted to, but because life cornered him with a lesson that came wearing agbada and carrying a guard. So sit back, take a deep breath, because what you're about to hear is not ordinary gist. It is chaos, comedy, and consequences mixed together in one pot. This is the unbelievable tale of Emeka, the tailor who collected the whole world and almost lost his destiny to laziness. If you walked past Emeka's shop any day, you'd think it was National Youth Service Corps camp. Apprentices everywhere. Some cutting, some sewing, some fighting for charger, some eating rice with hand on top of unfinished dress. The whole place was always full. Children came to learn. Teenagers came to learn. Even one married woman came because she said Emeka's hand was special. And honestly, when you walk inside, you would feel that energy. That busy, we are serious tailors or energy. But the truth? 90% of that seriousness was fake. Because while the apprentices were sweating like they were writing WAEC, Emeka himself would be lying on a bench pressing phone and laughing at TikTok videos. He had this famous line, "Cut it, I will sew it later. No rush." Meanwhile, the event was the next day. Customers would come and shout, "Tailor, my clothes noko. Emeka, I told you I need you today. Emeka, if you spoil my Christmas, I go swear for you." But he would just smile easily and reply, Relax, trust the process." Which process exactly? Nobody knew. As December entered, Emeka became a new creature. Confidence everywhere. You'd think he swallowed battery. People came, Emeka collected. More people came, Emeka collected. Someone brought 10 lace materials, he collected. One woman brought her whole family's Christmas clothes, 9 outfits, he collected. A man brought agbada material that needed hand embroidery, Emeka collected. Another brought senator outfit with complicated details, Emeka collected. At one point, somebody dropped fabric and said, "Tailor, when will it be ready?" Emeka, without blinking, replied, "Next tomorrow. Next tomorrow." When the fabric was still untouched and buried somewhere under a pile of 20 other clothes. But Emeka didn't care. His brain was calculating money. Every fabric looked like potential lunch. He believed one thing deeply. If I no sew am, my apprentices go sew am. Sweet belief, dangerous belief.
Then it happened, like a movie. December 20th, one apprentice told Emeka, "Oga, I want travel go village." Emeka waved his hand. "No wahala, come back before Christmas." December 25th, another apprentice said the same thing. December 22nd, 2 more vanished, no explanation. By December 23rd, almost all the apprentices disappeared like rapture. Only one small boy remained, Emeka's younger brother, Chibuzo. And that boy, he only knew how to sew pillowcase, and not even straight. Emeka looked around at the empty shop. Machines silent, tables empty, piles of clothes looking at him like, "So what's the plan now, boss?" For the first time, Emeka felt small fear, but he still tried to form big man. He told himself, "I am Emeka the tailor. I can handle it." Then he picked up the first cloth, looked at it, dropped it, stretched his body, slept. Because what else would a lazy tailor do?
By December 24th, customers returned like flood. The shouting started immediately. "Emeka, my cloth! Tailor, I need my dress for crossover service. Where is my son's senator outfit?" Emeka did what every irresponsible tailor knows how to do best. He pretended to be sick. Yes, dramatic sickness. He would cough small, hold his chest, sigh deeply, close his eyes. My body, I don't know what is happening." Some customers felt pity. Others rolled their eyes because they had seen this movie before. When customers got tired of his nonsense, some demanded refunds so they could run to another tailor, which would have been fine, except Emeka had spent most of the money already. Some on food, some on data, some on small enjoyment. He refunded some people, but the rest, God in heaven knew the truth. Then came the day that would rewrite Emeka's life. Morning of December 26th. The sky quiet, the street calm, but trouble was already marching toward Emeka's shop in neat kaftan. Because that morning, Chief Umbu arrived. Chief Umbu was not your regular man. He was rich, the kind of rich that doesn't make noise, the kind that enters a place and everybody stands automatically. He gave Emeka expensive fabric weeks ago for his mother's burial clothes. The burial was on the 27th. Guess what stage the clothes were in? Still inside nylon. Not one cut, not one measurement, not one stitch. When the chief entered, Emeka immediately switched into sick mode. He started coughing like generator without foil. "Chief, my body, my health." The chief looked at him calmly, very calmly, too calmly. Then he said, "Call my guard." That was the moment even the sewing machines shivered. One tall guard entered. No greeting, no introduction, no lecture. He grabbed Emeka and delivered premium beating, a motivational beating, a character development beating, the type that rearranges someone's destiny. They beat him until he was weak but still alive because nobody wanted murder case. When they were done, the chief said, "You have 24 hours. Sew my clothes, finish it, and bring it to my house. If you fail, you won't enjoy your next beating." Then the chief turned and left like the final boss in a video game. Emeka lay on the floor, breathing like someone that ran from lion. His brother stood beside him, confused. The clothes were staring at him, reminding him of his life choices. For the first time since he started tailoring, Emeka felt fear and shame mixed together. He sat up slowly, touched his cheek, touched his back, stood up like a man who had repented. Then he said something that surprised even his brother. "Bring the scissors." And that was how it happened. The same Emeka who couldn't sew during normal days, the same Emeka who pretended sick, the same Emeka who liked lying down more than walking, suddenly turned into a sewing machine himself. He cut, he measured, he stitched, he ironed, he drank water, he continued, he did not rest, he did not complain. Even Chibuzo looked at him like, "Is this my brother or an angel?" For 24 hours straight, Emeka walked like someone being chased spiritually. By the time he finished, the clothes were so fine that even he admired them. And with trembling hands, he delivered them to Chief Umbu's house. The chief inspected them slowly, nodded once, and said, "Good. So you know how to be serious." Emeka did not answer, because when a man has received heavenly beating, his mouth resets.
Word spread around town. People said, "Did you hear? They beat laziness out of Emeka." Seriousness entered him by force. Since that day,
Emeka no dey play with deadline again. And it was true. Because from that moment on, whenever Emeka felt like sleeping during work, he remembered the chief. Whenever he felt like lying to customers, he remembered the guard. And anytime someone gave him cloth and said, "Please don't disappoint me," he would smile and reply with a new voice, "I won't." Because nothing teaches responsibility like premium, well-timed, destiny-changing beating. And that, my friends, is how Emeka the lazy tailor finally became Emeka the responsible tailor. A Christmas miracle nobody saw coming.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, comment and share my story. God bless you.